Hello. For Jackie, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, you're like a white guy.
What's that?
Are you like a white guy?
Excuse me?
Are you like a normal guy? Like you speak English? Sorry.
No, you can get out of the car. I'm gonna cancel a ride. That's inappropriate.
What?
It's completely inappropriate. If somebody was not white sitting in the seat, what would be the difference?
Are you serious?
She said, wow, you're a white guy.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm not gonna take the ride. You guys can get out.
really?
Yeah, completely inappropriate.
Oh, you're.
It's all on camera, man. It's all on
I should
camera.
punch you in the face.
You're gonna threaten me?
Yeah,
Assault.
that's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Because you guys are racist.
You're.
Yeah.
Get the f out of here.
No, I'm calling the cops on you, man.
Go ahead.
It's all on camera. It's all on camera.
Big deal.
Do you guys own the place? Is it your place? That's great. Everyone's gonna know. Fossil's last stand for black people, right?
Don't you hate it when you're trying to have a nice, relaxing ride home after a long night out? You see a white Lyft driver, and you're like, oh, I can go with my casual racism. This is gonna be great. Hey, turn up the Jay-Z. Let's talk about how much we hate minorities, because that's what didn't happen in this particular case when Lyft driver James Bode, he ruined it for Jackie apparently and her piece of garbage husband, who wanted to just talk about how much they hate black folks. And you know what, maybe any minority, someone who speaks English, according to what Jackie said. And at the end of that, you guys couldn't tell because you can't say that on shows here. Called him an N-word lover because it's 1952, why not? Who cares? Let's go to more details of what happened there. So Bode, James Bode is the driver there. He also shared the video on his Facebook account on Friday and claimed that the incident happened outside of Fossil's last stand in Katasqua, which is, sorry, anyone who lives there, I have no idea how to pronounce that place, which he said appears to be owned by the customers who requested that ride from him. So he said this happened outside of Fossil's last stand on Ray Street. The ride was for a Jackie. When asked if they were the owners, she shook her head yes. It's more nodding, but who knows is what he wrote on Facebook. And also Newsweek has been unable to independently verify whether Jackie and the man who accompanied her are the owners of the restaurant. So everyone calm down. Unless you know for sure. But despite that though, there were people that took to social media and were talking about how James is doing how he stood up and actually spoke for a lot of people that wished they could have in those types of situations and positions as well. And others took to their Yelp page and let them have it there as well too. But there was one person who tweeted out and they said they went to their previous Yelp reviews. And he said he discovered this. Again, all this unconfirmed. This is Twitter research, but it's from the community. This one person said a review of their bar from 3 years ago. An okay biker bar, I guess, although staff was complacent to the hostile environment directed at minorities. Sideways comments by hostile patrons were ignored and disregarded by others. There was a bad vibe in the air. And also James, that Lyft driver, did point out, and people were asking for his Venmos and his Cash Apps and like, we want to drop you a tip. He did respond. For everyone reaching out and showing support, thank you. I appreciate it truly. But this is the way it should be everywhere, every time. I shouldn't be the guy who did it or said it. We should all be that person. Speak up if you're uncomfortable with it because it makes them uncomfortable, as they should be. F racism, he wrote in another Facebook post. So, thoughts, Dave?
I think we should all be James Bode. I mean, this guy, look, he may not want to be the guy, but he has inspired so many people because all of us, whether it's through our pocketbooks, through our work, through our day-to-day interactions, we all have the opportunity to say, you know what? F racism, I'm not gonna tolerate you speaking like this or treating people this way, whether it's somebody who's next to you at the restaurant or at the bar, or somebody's talking this way on the sidewalk, or somebody who's abusing a janitorial staff. All of us have the opportunity to say, enough. You get out of here. I'm not gonna frequent your business, or you're not gonna frequent my business, get out. And when more of us are able to do what James did and just show a little bit of courage and a little bit of self-respect, when all of us are able to do this, that's where we make fundamental change. And the I guess, I don't know if I can say it on the air, but these types of people who do engage in this sort of thing, they may not change their racism, but they will stop being so horrific in public, and that would be progress.
There was this comfort level. It's like she got in and relaxed, and she's like, I'm amongst my people. That assumption that every white person is racist like you are is actually an indictment of what you think society really is. So you can't say whenever someone says we have a societal problem with racism, we have an institutional racism problem. It's developed throughout all of our systems. All those things that people say that they go, how dare you keep bringing up race? Well, apparently when you're in your comfort confines of a Lyft ride that you think is with the like-minded racists as yourself, you're saying the same thing is what they don't get. And then after this white guy says, no, I'm not a racist like you, then you call him an N-word lover. Then you call him an effing a-hole and you're gonna beat him up. All those things happen. You know what was never said amongst those two racists? We're not racist. What they did was they confirmed it and they were mad that he's not one with them. That's what's in that conclusion of that entire conversation. How dare you care about anyone else except for the supremacy, perceived supremacy of us white folks?
They're like, you said it perfectly, Jayar. I mean, this couple, they are looking to have their biases confirmed. And the fact that some guy who looks like them shows up as their Lyft driver, suddenly they're confused. And the fact of the matter is, all of us have some biases. I mean, it might be, gee, I don't want to get in a car with somebody who doesn't have good hygiene. But just because I don't want to get in a car with somebody who doesn't have good hygiene doesn't mean that I should be surprised if somebody is clean or whatever it is. When you start to look for your biases to be confirmed, that's when you're perpetuating the racism and the bias that we're all trying to get rid of.
And that assumption is, oh no, not speaking English. Oh my God, I can be comfortable now.